Education is understood today as the means for developing knowledge. We are creating a world of knowledgeable people. But in India, education is understood not merely an instrument for acquiring knowledge, but its ultimate aim should be to make people wise, spread wisdom. The word wisdom that you used in your introduction is essentially the Indian idea of education. It's not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about acquiring a higher level of consciousness, which is very liberating, which for want of any better English word, we can use the word wisdom. I really congratulate all of you who are doing this great work of going back to those scriptures, but also bringing them to the present generation in a language and in an idiom that this generation understands and appreciates them.
When I was going through the Vedas book, the stories, it's a very beautiful way to convey, I would say, subtle messages in an indirect way that will reach the hearts of children. And rather than directly telling them what to do, right? This talks about how we can absorb certain values, certain principles, integrity, things like that in our lives. And of course, the book on yoga, most of us are kind of limited in our thinking with what yoga is, and mostly limited to physical exercises and breathing exercises. And this book and a few of these esoteric books really bring out the real essence of yoga.
I think it is a small endeavor on the part of Heartfulness to be able to bring this repackaged in a way that it is more easy to digest, and especially a book like the Tales from the Vedas and the Upanishads are a very important tool to not only introduce our present generation to this timeless wisdom, but also to be able to help them appreciate things which has been there, but we may not have been able to bring it to our attention in the present form.
The word Veda by itself, to know, and Upanishad, to sit with somebody and learn. And what Bharat just now alluded to, that it's time that parents, especially parents, sit along with our own children and read these books and the manner in which a story has an effect. There's a separate research on storytelling and its effect on cognitive skill development. So that way, any good book has effect on how do we imagine the character. So thereby, I'm very happy to be a part of this event where these two wonderful books are very handy to children and their families, and of course to schools as well.